If you are interested in success, in your success, whether you're a network marketer, an affiliate marketer, an entrepreneur who uses the internet to promote their product and services, or if you're an employee who wants to get the attention of supervisors who give promotions out, this is for you. Today, I'm going to talk about the key to success, and it's something that Warren Buffett said back in 2017. He is known as the most successful investor, and because of his success, people from all parts of business and walks of life have been following him for quite a few years. He just is one of the most quotable people out there. So today I want to talk about what he talks about as the most important investment we can make, and that's an investment in ourselves. But first, let me introduce myself if we haven't met before. I'm Connie Suarez. I consider myself a network marketing mentor. My passion is to help network marketers help their teams succeed and be able to cross stage, to rank advance, and to earn income. But I'm also passionate about helping others. I reached out to my sister several years ago. She's an educator. She provides services and products online. And when I started learning about these marketing strategies, I shared them with her. And most recently, I am working with someone who is in a similar situation and has written 3 books. And she has such a powerful message. And I'm passionate about helping her get that message out to the world and to help that group of people, the voiceless, that she helps give a voice to. So what I'm about to share really will help anyone that's trying to grow some kind of success in their life. Because according to Warren Buffett, investing in ourselves is the best investment we can make. So first is continuous learning. We need to be growing students, always seeking to learn more. And whatever endeavor we're in, there's always growth. There's always something new, isn't there? And so there are lots of ways that we can do this. It will, of necessity, require an investment of time. And I have come to the conclusion that for me, I also need to invest money. And the more we invest financially, the more serious we give our time to. And it is the time that's more important than the money, because time, it just does require time to learn, doesn't it? And we can know while we best learn. Some people learn better by reading, and some by watching video or listening to a podcast. Pick what is your best and use that, and invest the time you need to. Often, I know I needed a mentor to kind of keep me on track, and I am still needing a mentor to keep me on track. So find experienced network marketers or mentors who have achieved success doing what you want to do, and then ask them to mentor you. And don't shy away from paying to get a mentor. Here's a big kind of a surprise as far as investing ourselves, but build a personal brand. It is an investment in yourself. And when this is just general, I'm sure there are exceptions, but most companies want us to brand them and their products. And so we are given all kinds of graphics to post on our social media platform, and we're given scripts to use, and all of that is designed to build the brand of our company and their products. And that is partially successful, but the problem is when you brand your company's product and you haven't branded yourself, you haven't built in the know, like, and trust factor, then the fact of the matter is your company could get the customer because they'll go to someone else. Whereas if you brand yourself and then by means of passive marketing, you can reach the people that have come to know, like, and trust you. So build a personal brand. That is one of the best investments in yourself. Build your communication skills. And this is partly just practice, practice, practice. Partly it's getting help. When I became a director of a nonprofit organization, I was going to be speaking to a lot of groups. And so I knew that I needed to grow my communication skills. I also knew that I was going to be writing newsletters and fundraising letters. And so I went to trainings to learn how to better do that. So invest in yourself by improving your communication. And I was in Toastmasters for quite a few years. Guess what? I'm still not a perfect speaker. And so today I'm investing in myself by doing this, and I'm growing. That's how you have to do it. If you would like a prompt from me that one of my mentors early on gave me that was priceless, and I will give it to you for free, just comment communication and I will get in touch with you about that. Emotional intelligence. Work on your emotional intelligence. And to me, one of the ways that works is to, I do it by investing in myself with having good connection with people outside of my business. For me, it's partly family and partly church. And I invest in myself by building relationships outside of my business. And when you have that good support group, and for me also there's one other support group, and that's the community that I'm part of in learning these skills. And that just builds us up and helps us to grow in our emotional intelligence. Time management, 2 keys, 2 tools that you can use, or strategies, tactics. Time blocking, using your calendar, and everybody that knows anything, has taught me anything, says use virtual calendars. I am one of those people, I really like a paper calendar, but the paper calendar doesn't go with me everywhere. My cell phone pretty much goes with me everywhere. And so when I get on my cell phone, I have my calendar there. And if I schedule something, I put it into my calendar in my cell phone. And so then it's harder to miss events, miss things. I time block all of my activities, so I know when I have to do them, and my phone has a little notification when it's time to start doing the next thing. How I schedule what I do is based on something called an energy map. We don't have the same energy level throughout the day. When I first get up, my energy level is kind of, I need a few minutes to wake up. And I guess the caffeine, I'm not sure how much the caffeine really does for me, but I know that I need some time. And in that time, I've built in something that really is a big investment in myself, and that's in reading the Bible every day and in praying. I also have a gratitude journal. I put 3 things I'm grateful for every day. And And of course, I can't write the same things. And you would think that one would run out of, things to be grateful for, but it just, the variety and the broadness of the things I'm grateful for are telling on how I feel for the rest of the day. Great, great tool to be using. And that goes right into the health and wellness, because that gratitude journal does do something for my health and mental wellness. And another thing that I do for my mental wellness is keep a lamp that simulates sunlight. So on the days, in the winter when we have short days, not as much sun, I get that. I get that boost. In an office, fluorescent lights did that for me. So those are things I do. Good sleep, everyone should be working on that if they don't have it. And that healthy diet. And a healthy diet differs for different people. I have family members that a healthy diet does not include gluten. For me, it isn't an issue. And for that, I'm grateful. Finally, invest in your team. Almost all of us have some kind of a team. My sister is not a network marketer, but she has people she works with, and she invests in them in different ways. One of our nieces has joined my sister, and they work primarily online. But later this month, they're getting together in person, because you have to invest in your team. And in network marketing, we have all sorts of events, and there are virtual events and in-person events. And highest in value, as far as I have experienced, is the in-person events. I'm an introvert, but I still need in-person events. And I think we all do. And when we can't, there are ways to make virtual events work pretty well. In the community that I am learning these strategies from, they have, since COVID came, they have more virtual events than they used to. And when they do have a virtual event, sometimes they're large. And it's hard in a large Zoom meeting to get acquainted. But they have an event before the actual event starts called happy hour. They do it the night before, and everybody comes on the Zoom, and then after, they talk about the different details, housekeeping details that need to be taken care of, they play a game. It's called Two Truths and a Lie. And they break up the group, so you're in a smaller group of, 5 or 6, and everybody in the group tells 2 things that are true and 1 that is a lie. And if you want to be really good at it, you want to tell truths that sound kind of not believable. And maybe your lie is something that is more believable. And then people guess which is which. We actually had somebody that one of their truths was that they had been arrested for murder. Made a nice story. And every once in a while somebody has a story of a celebrity they met. And so it's all very fun. And it just is a way of getting to know people. Investing in your team. It's all about building relationships, isn't it? And so I want to conclude with just this reminder that success in building a business, success in life, takes time and effort. And by continually investing in ourselves and in the people around us, honing our skills, practicing, working towards them, we will position ourselves towards long-term success and growth in the industry. I hope that that's happening for you. That's my passion. That's what I present tips and tricks for here twice a week. And you can learn about all of them by subscribing to my channel and ringing the bell to get noticed, to get notifications or noticed. I will notice you if you comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I need to hear the bad with the good. This is Connie Suarez. I'll be in touch.